Hello, this is Janessa Zikafus with the Mother Hive, and this video is devoted to the Heart Chakra, the energy center at the heart. It's also called Anahata, and an energy center or a chakra is simply a part of our energy body that is housed in certain areas along the spine. And in this case, the heart chakra, the anahata, is housed in our physical heart area. And this energy center is one of the 7 that yogis often work with. And it is one of the most important. And when you are a small child, your heart is always open. You are, unless you've experienced, some sort of trauma or something, but generally we are born with these joy-filled, open heart centers that allow us to feel compassion, to experience joy and pleasure. And as we develop through the years, we have certain experiences that cause us to close down or to contract this energy center. And so part of our spiritual practices are really central or really centered around opening this energy center, this heart space, because it allows us to sort of experience that childlike innocence, the joy, the compassion for others, and to give love freely and to receive love as well. So we can work with this heart chakra, this energy center, to open it further. And there's a couple practices I want to share with you today to do so. The first is a visualization. So in Tantric Yoga, the teachings indicate that we can view this heart center as a lotus flower. And that when we begin, sometimes our lotus is not only closed tightly, but is also pointing downward. And that through our spiritual practices, we can actually rotate the direction of the lotus upward. And then eventually we can slowly unfurl and open and blossom this lotus, this heart of ours. So there's a couple practices, as I mentioned, that I want to share. So the first is this visualization. So let's begin by finding a comfortable seat, feet flat on the floor. And in this visualization, you are going to simply bring your awareness to your heart center. You can do this by placing a hand on your heart or simply placing your hands on your thighs and drawing your awareness there. And begin to visualize this heart center, this lotus, filled with this beautiful sparkling light. If you would like, you can imagine a color of your lotus, perhaps a white lotus. And again, imagine this lotus in your heart completely filled with beautiful, clear, sparkling light. And now begin to inhale. And as you inhale, you're imagining this lotus flower of light opening up. And as you exhale, imagine the lotus flower contracting slightly. Good. So When we're dealing with the heart, we need to be super compassionate with ourselves and go slow at times. And it's important to remember that as we do heart opening exercises in yoga or spiritual practices that will open the heart, or perhaps work with heart opening plant allies like cacao, that it's important to remember that the heart always wants to feel safe, and that at times it's normal for the heart to have this opening and then to want to contract back. So as we're visualizing, we're imagining with our inhale this opening of the heart. And then with our exhale, we're imagining a contraction, supporting the heart in the way of safety and security. We're not closing all the way down or all the way up. We're just contracting slightly to help it feel secure. And then inhaling, expanding, visualizing your heart center, your lotus, opening even further. And then on the exhale, again, a slight contraction, not closing all the way. And each time, through this rhythm of this opening and closing, each time we're opening wider and contracting less. So again, inhale, opening the heart center. Exhale, imagining the lotus flowers wrapping tighter, not closing all the way. And inhaling, blossoming open. And exhaling, contracting. Beautiful. So that visualization is one practice that you can work with just working with your breath and linking the inhale to the visualization of the blossoming or the opening, and the exhale to like a slight contraction in a way of safety. The second practice is a mudra. And as I mentioned, the heart lotus is visualized as this downward pointing lotus in tantric yoga. And so part of our visualization is that we're flipping the lotus upward, but then we're also opening and blossoming it. So there's a beautiful mudra where we start here with hands together, palms together. You can imagine this as Anjali Mudra, or prayer mudra. And then just slightly allow the hands to open just slightly. So in prayer, we're really pressed together. Just allow a little space. And then fully gazing at your hands, come into Lotus Mudra. So pinky finger, outer edges, and thumbs are touching. And again, we're going from this mudra into a blossoming. So we're just opening the base of the palms come together. Again, pinkies and thumbs touch. And from here, we're blossoming open. And then drawing the mudra, the thumbs, towards the heart. And you can take a soft gaze, gazing down into your lotus, imagining that lotus out of a beautiful light. Just allowing yourself to gaze into your heart center. Calling in your true nature, calling in compassion and joy, and an opening. So continuing to breathe. And again, you can use this mudra similar to how we use the breath if you would like, where you inhale and open your lotus. And then exhale, contract. Hands can come together. Inhale, opening, and exhale, contracting. So you can use that same rhythm in the mudra practice as well. Thank you.